Bad times, better times. Yaakov's life had been filled with much worry, sorrow, and heartache, starting with his wicked twin brother Esau, who hated him with a passion, continuing with his father-in-law Lavan, who loved cheating him, and concluding with 22 years of suffering and sadness due to the disappearance of his beloved son Yosef. But life started to get better for Yaakov when he lived peacefully in the beautiful land of Goshen, learning Torah and enjoying his children and grandchildren. His family lived there for a total of 17 years, and in fact, those were the happiest years of his life. Yaakov's entire family dwelled in Goshen, except for Yosef and his family, who lived in the capital city of Egypt. A blessing on your head. At this point in his life, Yaakov had very weak eyesight, and he asked his son,
"My dear Yosef, who are these young men standing at your side?"
"Father, these are my children, granted to me by Hashem."
Yosef replied as he brought his sons closer to their grandfather. Yaakov kissed and hugged his grandchildren, and prepared to bless Manasseh and Ephraim. Yosef wisely set Manasseh, the Bechor, at Yaakov's right side, and Ephraim on his left. This way, Yaakov's right hand, the prominent hand, would go on Manasseh's head, guaranteeing that he would receive the special blessing reserved for the firstborn. Yaakov put his hands on the boys' heads, but he crossed his arms. His left hand was on the older boy Manasseh's head, and his right hand on Ephraim's head.
Was that right or wrong?
Yosef wondered.
It seems that Father mistakenly switched things around. Father's right hand should be on Manasseh, the Bechor.
Yaakov began blessing his grandchildren.
"The angel that has protected me throughout my many challenges in life shall be by your side as a protector, and may you increase greatly like the fish of the ocean."
Excuse me, Father.
Yosef interrupted as he tried to move his father's hands.
Manasseh is the older one. Please, put your right hand on his head.
Yaakov replied,
"This is no mistake. I am quite aware of who is older and who is younger. They will both become great nations, but Ephraim will be the greater of the two."
Yaakov continued to bless both boys.
"Throughout the ages, all the people of Israel will bless their children by mentioning your names. They will say to their children, 'May Hashem make you like Ephraim and Manasseh.'"
Yaakov now turned to Yosef.
"Hashem will always be with you. He will bring you back to the land of our forefathers and will give you an extra portion of land. You will receive the city of Shechem."
The secret remains a secret. Yaakov gathered all of his 12 sons together. He started to disclose to them a very important secret.
"Listen closely. I want to reveal to you the exact date when Mashiach will come. My children, the exact date of the arrival of Mashiach will be..."
The 12 sons all came closer and held their breath, waiting to hear this amazing prophecy of their father. Not a sound was heard. You could hear a pin drop. Then suddenly, the Ruach HaKodesh, divine inspiration, left Yaakov. He no longer knew that special date. Hashem wanted the secret to remain a secret. Yosef's last request. Time passed. Yosef ruled over Egypt for 54 more years. He was known throughout the land as a wise and fair leader. The aged Yosef sent for his brothers.
Listen, my dear brothers,
began Yosef.
You will eventually leave Egypt. Hashem will take you up to Eretz Yisrael, the land he promised to our fathers, Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. Promise me one thing. When you leave, take my bones out of Egypt and bury me in the Holy Land, in the city of Shechem.
Of course, our dear brother. Rest assured that we will do this, no matter how difficult. Yosef passed away at the age of 110 years old. The Egyptians, believing that the waters of the Nile would be blessed by this great tzaddik, put Yosef's body in an iron coffin, which sank to the depths of the river. Chumash, Chamesh, and Days of the Year. We have just concluded the book of Bereshit, the first of the 5 books of the Chumash. Chumash is related to the Hebrew number Chamesh, meaning 5, and the numerical value of Chumash is 354.
Ches equals 8, Vav equals 6, Mem equals 40, and Shin equals 300.
Which are the exact days of the lunar year. Yes, when we count the days of the year following the moon, we get exactly 354. So the lesson is clear. It's so very important to learn Chumash every day of the year. Don't even miss one day. Be strong, be strong.
Shazak, Shazak, v'nis chavei.
We say these words when the Baal Koreh, the reader of the Torah, completes the public reading of each one of the 5 books of the Torah in the synagogue. It means, be strong, and we will be strengthened.
If you like this Taste of Shazak Parsha video, you'll love the complete video at Shazak.com. You'll also get amazing Parsha quizzers, puzzles, Parsha on a page, and the Parsha post. Use coupon code Shazak for a great discount.